Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for this video. We are going to discuss the layout of a full GNSS site. So obviously to the right, we have our GNSS antenna. This is all a demo setup. So obviously the antenna is not normally cut like that, but that's our GNSS antenna. Our cable will come from there and feed into our enclosure here, and it will connect to this lightning arrestor right here. And then I'll talk about, then it will come up here through the lightning arrestor and connect to our receiver to log the data. How do we power the system? We use our solar panels up here and our batteries down here. The solar panels charge the batteries run the equipment. And so the layout of the solar system is our wires come down and go through one of the punch out holes over here and into our terminal block. And we use this lightning arrestor here that goes on the outside of the box of the enclosure like this, and it wires into that same terminal block. So if this gets struck by lightning, this should help to minimize the amount of damage. It's also known as a lightning sponge to absorb the power. All right, so then the wires come through the terminal block here and go up, and this is again our positive and our negative for our solar system, for our solar setup. The positive goes in this orange block and the negative goes into the negative black block here. The way I like to remember it is orange represents solar and the sunshine. So, okay, and here we have our charge controller here, and it regulates the solar power system and the battery power system that gets fed into our equipment here. Also, we have down here, it's a grounding lug, and it's basically where everything is grounded to the enclosure, and the enclosure is grounded to the ground with a copper grounding rod. And then the other system here is the battery. We have positive and negative leads, obviously. They come up through here, go into the red positive battery, and into the black negative area as well. And that's how we power our system. If we look a little bit closer onto our back panel, we have our yellow portion here, which is our load. And this is our positive, where we install the power cables, both positive and negative, but positive on the yellow load and negative into the black area. And so in this case, we have a Polar RX5 receiver, which you can follow the cable here. The red positive is installed into the yellow load and the black into there. And the same thing with the Sierra Wireless cell modem. We can follow our power cable up through our wire management system, and we can see that it is into the negative, black into the negative, and the red and white into the positive. Our cell modem is linked to our receiver through the Ethernet cable here. And this is how we acquire our data from our antenna, and it's stored onto the receiver. And then we utilize the cell comms, the cell modem, to send our data back to our headquarters.